Hey guys, welcome to the Weekly Roundup. Okay, so this is the first Weekly Roundup we've done, and the reason why we're doing the Weekly Roundup is nice and simple. Rachel and I look, as well as all of the health and fitness industry, look at articles in the media and tabloids, social media and that sort of thing every day, and sometimes we're absolutely horrified to see kind of what's put in them. Before we start, I'm going to say that my little, well, she's not so little, 10-month-old puppy is next to me, and she might moan / jump up. Now, seeing as this is take number 3, we're just going to roll with it, okay? So if you hear her, I apologise. She's really cute and lovely. So today we're going to look at an article from the newspaper, the Daily Express, all right? So this is a big tabloid paper in the UK, and it's probably got lots and lots and lots of people reading it. Worrying thing is that you would hope that these sorts of papers fact check and make sure that the information they're putting out to you is correct or relevant. Now, I'm going to go through this and just highlight some areas in which I've seen that I don't think are great, and also potentially really, really misleading to the public, all right? So let's have a look at the first kind of thing that kind of sprung out. So, weight loss. How to burn stubborn belly fat fast. And then it's got foods to incorporate into your diet. All right, okay, so first thing that screams out to me is belly fat and fast, all right? So how to burn stubborn belly fat fast. Right, so the first thing that we need to kind of look at is, and let you know, is that to burn one single area of your body, to get rid of fat in one particular area, it's called spot reducing, all right? And it is really commonly known by dietitians, nutritionists, PTs, strength and conditioning coaches, and all of those in between. You cannot spot reduce, or at least you cannot do it to any great measure, all right? So anything that says to you that this is going to lose fat on any single part of your ear or your nose or your butt or your boobs or your arms, all right, first things first, if it says that, worry, all right? This is a big kind of, what are they going to say? All right, so let's have a look at the next bit. Weight loss occurs through a calorie deficit during which the body is burning more calories than it's consuming. First things first, this is true, okay? That's 100% true. Your body you burn fat or you lose fat if you are in a calorie deficit. And what that means is that you are consuming less food, all right, than your body is physically burning, all right? Okay, so that's fine, that first bit. However, there are also foods that can help speed up the process. Now, I agree with that, but let's read a bit further on, because actually it's a bit misleading, all right? So let's have a look. Fat around the belly occurs when you're consuming more energy than the body is using, and it gets stored as fat. Okay, well, that is true, all right? That's kind of true, but the problem is, again, is that they're centering this whole article on the belly, all right? The fact is fat occurs around your body, all right? Not your belly, your whole entire body when you consume more energy than is required, all right? So losing weight in one particular area or gaining weight in one particular area in terms of fat, all right, it just doesn't work and it doesn't happen, okay? So again, really, really, really misleading. Next, ditching sugary processed foods and fizzy drinks is a must, all right, when it comes to shifting belly fat. Again, like, okay, right, why is fizzy drinks going to do this? I have no idea. I mean, they're you know, maybe too much fizzy drinks, too much any kind of main brand soda or whatever it is you want to call it, over a long period of time probably isn't very good for you, all right? But I don't think it's the fizzy drink only that is the culprit for why we have belly fat. I think that that's absolute rubbish. I mean, if you look 100 years ago when they didn't have any fizzy drinks, there was still plenty of people with fat around the abdomen. All right, so that is total rubbish. Okay, next kind of statement in this thing, and this was only a kind of like maybe a couple of sentences down from that last one that we've taken. Bananas are also a great source of energy and can keep you feeling fuller for longer, reducing the need for snacking throughout the day. Okay, all right, well, there's a big issue here, okay, right? They've just had a go ditching sugary processed foods and fizzy drinks as a must for shifting belly fat. Now, whilst, okay, bananas are not processed, so we'll give them that, they are full of sugar. And it's called fructose, all right? So your body isn't going to distinguish between the processed foods and the processed sugar and the fructose sugar that well, all right? So I don't really understand why they've used bananas as a reason to not, or the thing that you're not supposed to eat, okay? So they're going to leave you feeling fuller for longer. Well, later on in this whole thing, okay, it's going to talk about the fact that there are better kind of macronutrients, if you will, or food types that will keep you feeling better longer. Bananas, not so much, all right? They're not that fibrous, and they're full of sugar, so I'm not sure, kind of, yep, they're a great source of energy, but not to keep you feeling fuller. So, again, really, don't get me wrong, that's not bad against bananas or fizzy drinks. If you want a fizzy drink, go and have a fizzy drink if it's within your calorie allowance, and if you like banana, the same thing goes, all right? So you can eat bananas and drink fizzy drinks. According to Healthline, I'm going to have to start getting into this Healthline a bit more, because I've seen quite a few things from there which I don't know, some I like, some I don't. According to Healthline, protein may be the most important nutrient for weight loss. This is true, okay? Protein, when it comes to dieting, is a massive, massive tool that any nutritionist, dietitian, trainer, anyone worth their salt will be looking at how much protein you consume, okay? Because it is important and it does definitely help. So there you go, protein is important. All right, so we're going to go into the exercise part of this belly fat thing, which I always love, okay, being a trainer. Exercise also essential not only for weight loss, but for overall good health. Okay, so I agree with a couple of things in that. I agree that exercise, I think, is essential for good health. It's not essential for weight loss, though. And this is my reason for it, okay? Weight loss happens when you, as we said earlier, when you consume less than you burn, all right? Now, if you lay in bed and did absolutely nothing, all right, okay, you still burn calories, all right? So if you ate less calories than you were burning whilst lying in bed, you would still lose weight, all right? So actually, not essential, but can aid in weight loss, all right? And other ways, in resistance training in particular, can help you maintain your skeletal muscle, so your muscle mass, which then after the diet means that you burn more calories, all right? But that's a whole different subject that we will try and look at maybe at another time. All right, so essential, it's not essential. Okay, this is a great one, all right? This is they've put this in the article, so this is like a little bit further down. They said the NHS recommends Britain should exercise daily, including 150 minutes of moderate intensity activity a week, like walking, riding a bike, or dancing. I am never arguing with the NHS, all right, okay? So they have some really, really, really clever people that will have written that statement and fact-checked it and done everything. So I'm not having a go at it. What I will say, though, is that that statement from the NHS is to the whole public, all right? So that statement is whether or not you are a child or an elderly person, okay? That's the whole spectrum of age groups and abilities within our populace, all right? So that's why they've said moderate intensity, okay? Because that's appropriate for all age groups, all right? Next one. Research has shown that the extraordinary impact that ultra short bursts of HIIT, high intensity interval training, can have, all in just a few minutes. Okay, HIIT is cool, okay? High intensity interval training is cool, and it has a place and a purpose, just like most things in life, okay? But actually, if you are a 90-year-old person with arthritis and all the rest of it, it's probably not going to do you any good. Hence why the NHS recommends that you should do moderate intensity activity. So again, like, it's contradicting itself on all levels, and it's also like really irresponsible. Let's say you are let's say you're a 60-year-old with heart condition and you've read the Daily Express and you've sat there and gone, all right, so I need to do high intensity interval training. Okay, well, I'm going to find out what that is, and I'm going to go ahead and do that. And you go ahead and do that, all right, and it might be hill sprints. Let's say you're going to go and do some hill sprints. Well, you could literally keel over and die, all right? So I don't think that they're in a place to be giving kind of exercise kind of advice without knowing exactly who their audience is, all right? So yeah, HIIT, it's great, all right? It's really good. I use it with my clients. Some of my clients, not all of my clients, because it might not be appropriate, and that's the point, all right? So that is the dissection of that article. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. We're going to be doing it weekly, so check out Fridays. We're going to drop these out. Any more information, or if you want to kind of get in touch, obviously you can comment below this, or you can visit www.scaleplan.co.uk. Thanks guys, and have an awesome day.